What's up guys, Stefan here. So today we're going to talk about ways that you can hack your credit. These are all things that you can do monthly and yearly to make sure your credit stays in prime condition. These aren't illegal things that's going to get you thrown in jail or anything. More of just best practices. Some of these are even so simple that you wonder why you didn't just think of it yourself. But don't worry, that's what I'm here for. So let's get started. The first hack for today is smashing that like button. Just kidding. Hack number 1. Credit utilization. So what is a utilization? Utilization is the amount of credit that you use against the amount of credit that you have. So if your credit card has a $500 limit and you use that whole $500, your utilization will be 100%. If you have that same $500 limit, but you only use $250, then your utilization will be 50%. So where do you want your utilization to be? Anywhere between 5 and 15% is best, and even up to 25%. This will keep your credit score high, and anytime anyone checks out your credit, they see that you have 1, a low debt to income ratio, and 2, that you're not maxing out your credit cards. Now this hack comes in handy if you do have a credit card and your limit is very low. Let's take a credit card with a $1,000 limit. Maybe your expenses for that month is $1,000, but you really want to get those points. Have no fear, Stefan is here. And this is an easy way to hack your utilization. In order to do this, you have to know when your billing statement closes. So once you have your card down to 0, let's just put 50 bucks on it. So your utilization is now 5%, and the hard part kicks in. Don't use your card until the billing statement closes. This can usually take up to a week. So use cash, use another card. Then once your billing statement closes and it shows that outstanding balance is only 50 bucks, that credit card has already reported that your bill was only 50 bucks. And that'll bring your utilization down from almost 100% from the previous month to only 5% for this month. Now you can swipe your card, do whatever you need to do, get those points. Then when it's time to pay your bill, don't just pay the outstanding balance. Go ahead and pay the entire thing back down to 0, and then repeat. Wait until that billing statement closes and then have at it. You never want to have your cards report that it's maxed out. This is one of the best ways to keep your credit in shape. Don't have a credit card? No problem. Hack number 2. You can always apply for a secured credit card, and you can do the same thing. If you don't have any credit or you have bad credit and you can't get approved for an unsecured card, a secured credit card is one of the best ways to start your journey and get back on track. A secured credit card is when you use your own money as collateral to back your card. So let's go back to that $1,000 limit. In order for me to get that, I would send the bank $1,000, and that'll be my limit on the card. I like to think of it as a savings account. And usually after 12 to 18 months, you'll get 100% of that deposit back. And with that, your credit card will convert into an unsecured card. So this will help you start to build that trust with the banks. Hack number 3 is one of my favorites, and that's the credit increase. This works mainly for those new credit cards. You just applied for the card, got accepted, got it in the mail, and you've already started spending. Always making sure to pay your entire outstanding balance, keeping your reported utilization low, and after 3 to 6 months of you paying the card in full, then you can request for a credit increase. Now, why is a 3 to 6 month time frame important? Anytime before 6 months, they can use your original credit report without having to officially apply for another increase, and this is quick and easy. Most time you can just call the customer service number to the bank, which is usually on their website or in back of the card. It's not a 100% guarantee, but if you're looking for just a little bit more, this is a great way to slide in the back door. Hack number 4 is a tool that not a lot of people use, and that is to loan yourself money. Let's say you're trying to save for a car or a house, even just putting money aside for the long term. Lending yourself money is a great hack for your credit. So how does this work? Most credit unions have this program. Every credit union may name it a little different. You'll act as if you're applying for a loan and you can set the amount. This is what I've done in the past, which has helped me get my first secured credit card, which then helped me get my first unsecured credit card. So in my particular situation, I loaned myself $1,000. So I went to the bank, set up an account as if they were actually giving me a loan, and I would make payments to myself every single month. And at the end of that loan, I get all of my money back. The banks report to the credit bureaus as if it was a normal loan and you made all your payments on time. So after that set term is done, which in my case was a year, after the year I got that $1,000 back and I turned it around and got a secured credit card with the same $1,000. Now on my credit I have a loan that's been paid off with 12 months of on-time payments, and I have a credit card. This is one of the best ways to get started with credit. Just be sure to check with your bank or your credit union to see their terms and conditions. Then once you get started, just make those payments on time. Number 5 is really the bread and butter of your credit. Not closing old accounts. The age of your credit plays a very important part. Although the age of your credit isn't always a make it or break it factor, when you start to get up to those prestigious type credit cards or bigger loans, your age is something that will play a big part in that decision. So keeping those older credit cards open will help keep your average credit age higher. Even if you're just using that card once a month, paying it off, or just using it for gas, using it for the kids, keep it alive. So those are my 5 credit hacks. There are a ton more that you can do. And if you have a hack that you would like to share, post it in the comments below. I'm always looking for a way to stick it to the man. If some of these hacks could benefit you, be sure to like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys watching this video, showing your support. And like always, until next time.